Hi. So the last couple of months, we've really been focusing on helping you find and make some goals for your business, and I truly believe that Usborne Books has the potential to really take you wherever you want to go. So if you haven't had a chance to sit down and create some dreams and some goals for yourself, I encourage you to do so. This evening I kind of want to talk a little bit about how consistency can help you achieve those goals with this business. And if you look in the dictionary, consistency is defined as the reliability or uniformity of successive results or events. It is reliable, it is stable, and it is something that will last, which are all things that we want out of our business. We want to know that it's going to be there for us when we really need it. Now, as direct sellers, we're very blessed because we don't have someone looking over our shoulder telling us what time we need to get to work and how long we have to stay and what activities we're going to be doing while we're at our job. We get to decide those things for ourselves. But with this blessing, it becomes a little bit of a challenge because we need to make sure that we are self-disciplined. We need to set our own hours and make sure things get done when they need to be done. And so consistency is going to kind of help us with this. I know that when I have a consistent business, it is so much easier to keep my calendar full than it is to try and fill it up if it's empty. And like I said, I know this from experience. It's so much easier to start out with a few parties on my calendar than it is to try and refill it from the very beginning. Having parties on my calendar already and keeping those consistent, it makes it so that I only have to prep once at the beginning of the month. And it's just as easy to prep for one party as it is to prep for 4 or 5 parties. If all of my books and all of my hostess packets are there and ready to go, I can do a lot more with that, and I'm not having to collect my books from all over the house if I'm just doing it once or twice a month. So as you keep your business consistent, you're also going to get repeat events. You'll have hostesses that want to host again. You'll have booths that are going to happen again next year that you can already add to your calendar. You will have customers coming back to you because they loved their book so much. Your recruits will see what you are doing, and if you are keeping your calendar consistent, it's a good example for them, and they will try and keep their calendars consistent just like you. And then it kind of just spirals. So if their calendars are consistent, their team's growing, your team is growing, promotions will just fall into place. Other perks of the business like home office challenges and bonuses on your monthly override checks, they're all just going to fall into place. And so consistency really is the key to making this business viable for you. But how do you get that consistency? I want you to kind of think about your week and pick out the days that you actually want to work your business. As you think about those days, kind of pick out the hours or the minutes that you can actually work, and be kind of careful because if your mornings are crazy busy, please don't try and schedule Usborne into a crazy morning. It'll get pushed aside and it won't get done. So make sure that you find a time where you will actually be able to sit down and focus on your business for a few minutes. Some days it may be just a 15-minute segment. Other days you may be able to set aside a couple of hours. And then once you have those times scheduled, make sure that while you are in those times and you are working your business, make sure that you're doing income-producing activities. You don't want, I know creating Facebook graphics and cute flyers and cleaning your desk is going to make you feel so much more organized and they're so much fun to make, but they're not what's going to make you money. And so you really need to be calling your hostesses and calling your new recruits and focusing on following referrals and customer care calls. Those are the things that you need to be doing during that time. And just like when you are exercising, at first it's a little bit hard, but the more you do it, the more consistent you become and the more it becomes a habit. The same goes for your business. The more you work your business at those specified hours, the easier it will be and the more focused you'll be able to become. And I'd like to end with a little quote that there are many ways to success, but none of them work unless you do. So good luck with getting events on your calendar and keeping them steady and helping your business to grow.